Welcome to Amazing Fun Facts, the channel where your brain gets a daily dose of wow. Remember a time when you went to lunch at your school cafeteria and opened your Roy Rogers lunchbox? Let's take a look back in time and learn 10 amazing fun facts about the lunchbox. Number 10. Shaped like a shoebox. The first lunchboxes were not actually called lunchboxes. They were known as dinner boxes or picnic baskets, and they were shaped like shoeboxes. They also usually had a hinged lid with a carrying handle, so that people could easily carry them around. This is because the first lunchboxes were designed to be used by office workers who would take their midday meal to work. This way they wouldn't have to go home for lunch or eat at their desks. Number 9. A product of necessity. These early lunchboxes were often made from whatever materials were available, such as wood or metal. Sometimes they even used old cigar boxes. You see, during World War II, there was a shortage of aluminum, which is why these lunchboxes started to become popular. People realized that an inexpensive aluminum lunchbox could last much longer than a wooden one. Also, they were more sanitary since wood could rot and was harder to clean. Because of this, aluminum became the most popular material for lunchboxes. Number 8. Not just for kids anymore. For many years, lunchboxes were marketed towards children. Many of us probably remember the excitement of getting a new lunchbox at the start of the school year. We would pick our favorite characters from TV shows or movies. But nowadays, lunchboxes are not just for kids. They come in all different shapes, sizes, and designs. There are even lunchboxes designed for adults who want something more substantial than a simple insulated bag. Some lunchboxes are big enough to fit a full-size meal, while others are designed to hold snacks and drinks. So don't think that lunchboxes are just for kids anymore. Number 7. A symbol of nostalgia. In recent years, there has been a revival of interest in vintage lunchboxes. This is likely due to a desire for nostalgia and simpler times. Lunchboxes are a reminder of childhood and innocence for many people. They also represent a time when things were made to last. Vintage lunchboxes can be found at antique stores, flea markets, and online. They can be expensive, though, depending on their rarity and condition. Some collectors are willing to spend thousands of dollars on a rare vintage lunchbox. Number 6. The aluminum connection. Did you know that aluminum is actually toxic? It's true. Aluminum is a metal that is lightweight, durable, and corrosion-resistant. It's these properties that make it so useful for canning foods and making lunchboxes. But aluminum is also toxic. That means that if you eat or drink from an aluminum can or use an aluminum lunchbox, you are ingesting some amount of aluminum. Now, don't worry too much. The amount of aluminum that we ingest from cans and lunchboxes is very small and it's not likely to cause any health problems. However, it's still important to be aware of the risks of consuming too much aluminum. Number 5. The thermos effect. The thermos effect is a phenomenon that occurs when two objects of different temperatures come into contact with each other. The hotter object will lose heat, and the colder object will gain heat until they reach thermal equilibrium. This is why your coffee cools down over time, and why your ice cream melts. The thermos effect is also what keeps food warm or cold inside a lunchbox. The walls of a lunchbox are designed to prevent heat from entering or leaving the box. This keeps your food warm for several hours, so you can enjoy a hot meal at lunchtime. Number 4. The science of keeping food fresh. Lunchboxes are designed to keep food fresh and safe to eat. Most lunchboxes are insulated so that they can keep food cold or hot for several hours. The insulation also helps to prevent bacteria from growing. Bacteria grow rapidly when food is left out at room temperature. However, when food is kept cold or hot, bacteria growth is slowed or stopped altogether. In addition, many lunchboxes come with an ice pack or frozen water bottle that can help keep food cold. If you're packing perishable foods such as meat, poultry, or fish, it's important to use an ice pack to keep the food safe. Number 3. More than just for work. While it's true that many people use lunchboxes to bring food to work, they're actually used for a variety of purposes. For example, some people use them to pack snacks and drinks for a day of sightseeing. Others use them to bring food to school or daycare. And still others use them as a way to reduce waste. By bringing your own lunch to work or school, you can avoid using disposable plastic bags or containers. You can also pack leftovers in a lunchbox, which is a great way to reduce food waste. Number 2. They have an expiration date. Although lunchboxes are designed to be durable, they do have an expiration date. Over time, the insulation can break down and the lunchbox may no longer keep food cold or hot for the desired period of time. Additionally, the materials used to make the lunchbox may contain harmful chemicals that can leach into food. For example, some lunchboxes are made with BPA, which has been linked to a variety of health problems. To extend the life of your lunchbox, it's important to care for it properly. This means washing it regularly with soap and water and avoiding putting it near heat sources. When it's time to get rid of your lunchbox, be sure to recycle it properly. Most lunchboxes are made from recyclable materials. Number 1. The future of lunchboxes. With the rise of food delivery services, it seems like lunchboxes might become obsolete. Why bother packing your own lunch when you can have it delivered to you? However, there are still several reasons why people will continue to use lunchboxes in the future. For one, packing your own lunch is often cheaper than having it delivered. Additionally, some people simply enjoy cooking and packing their own lunches. They like the control that it gives them over what they eat. Finally, there is the environmental impact to consider. Food delivery services contribute to a lot of waste, including packaging and single-use plastics. By packing our own lunches, we can reduce our environmental impact and help save the planet. Now it's time to make your voice heard. Comment below which fact about the lunchbox surprised you the most. Did you know that lunchboxes were originally designed for office workers, or that they can help reduce food waste? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing, fun facts. Thanks for watching. See you next time.